Hello and welcome back to Greedfall. We're on part 7. Last time we went to help Shura and her sister and we got in the middle of a big battle between them and the Bridge Alliance and we ended up killing a bunch of dudes. So I guess we're not really neutral anymore, I don't know. But yeah, so Shura can do some really cool nature magic, it looks like. And they were looking for her mother who had fallen in the battle, but it transpired that the mother has been taken away and kidnapped. For whatever reason, we're not sure, but we need to go rescue her from the Bridge Alliance people. And then we came back to town, we came back to New Serene, and we started investigating into the mystery of the man with the silver coin, who seems to be fleecing the merchants and threatening them with violence and basically extorting them and stuff. So it seems to be, I think, from my understanding, it's like a part of the town's guard that have kind of gone rogue and are extorting the merchants. And yeah, so we're going to go and report that to Manfred, who is in the barracks. And then, yeah, so let's get into it. Alrighty, so let's get Kurt and Shura and we're going to go to the coin barracks. So yeah, we'll tell Manfred what we found so far and see what he has to say about it. And then maybe we'll find out who the man with the silver coin really is. And then maybe we'll have to fight him, or talk to him, or become friends with him. Who knows?
Good day, soldiers.
Your Excellency.
Captain.
Soldiers.
May we be of service?
Wait, what? What the hell is evoke the subject of Reiner? What is that? What does that mean? Ask for formal presentations. Ask them their assignment. I have no idea what's going on. What the hell? What are these options? Ask them their assignment. Okay, well, what's your assignment?
What is your charge? Maintain order in the city, Excellency. Anything else, Excellency?
I don't know what this first option is. Evoke the sujet of Reiner? I have no idea.
Rank and assignment, soldiers.
Recruit, first class, Blue Silver Regiment, 8th Company, Your Excellency.
The Blue Silver Regiment is made up of men attributed to serve the Congregation of Merchants. I'm one of them, and the 8th Company was sent to Tier for D, with 2 other companies.
Anything else, Excellency?
I'm looking for the soldier, Reiner. Is he in the barracks?
Oh, Rainer's
I
the
never
name
heard
of...
that name before, Captain.
Never heard the name, Captain.
That's strange. I'm certain he was sent here.
Maybe he's been moved.
He's the new
since then.
recruit.
When was the last time you'd heard news of him?
He's the guy
In
Kurt's looking
Serene,
for.
just before our departure. But that's been a couple of months.
If I may, Captain, should I have a word with the quartermaster?
That's right, Captain. He has a register with the affectations of every recruit in the Blue Silver Regiment. Anything else, Excellency?
That's it.
That will be all.
At ease, soldiers.
Okay, I just got confused by the wording of that and I didn't know that the recruit that we were looking for, his name was Reiner. So anyway, I thought we were trying to talk to this guy.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Talk to him about the new recruit, Reiner. Yeah, okay, well, we'll ask him about Reiner and then we'll tell him about the man with the silver coin.
I've been looking for one of my recruits. Goes by the name of Reiner. I would like for His Excellency to meet him.
Reiner? I'm sorry, Kurt. I thought you'd been informed.
Informed about what?
He is dead. He was found, drowned in the port harbour day before yesterday. I was told he had too much to drink and fell in. I'm extremely sorry, Kurt.
Is that true?
The young men drink more than they can handle when they're on leave.
That's bollocks. That lad isn't the sort to sully himself with drink.
Lies.
I don't believe it.
Lies.
People change. When they're far from home, the lads have little else to do.
I still don't believe it.
Listen, you might as well go and ask the doctor down in the morgue. I might have misunderstood what was reported to me. Those doctors use such long words for simple things.
Excellent idea. At least you'll see it for yourself.
You're right. Let's go.
Is there anything else?
Well, that's really sad if that's true. Really suspicious if it's not true. Okay, let's talk about the merchants.
I conducted my investigation on the extortion organized by certain members of the Guard. I think I've put an end to it, at least temporarily. Unfortunately, I had to kill some of them, as they were about to attack a merchant. But there are still some other soldiers involved that I should tell you about.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will have these men arrested immediately. These foolish brutes not only harm your merchants, but the entire reputation of the Guard. But you said you've only put an end to it temporarily. What makes you think this criminality might resume?
Their leader is still on the loose. They call him Egon, although I doubt it's his real name.
The two guards in the background are walking into each other.
He was carrying a silver coin, which seems to be a symbol of recognition between the gang members. But the man preferred to die rather than tell us anything about his leader.
Loyalty? Or terror?
Terror, I fear. From the merchants to the guards, everyone seems to tremble in front of this Egon.
I don't know any guard of that name. But as you said, it's probably a pseudonym. Here, Your Excellency. Take this. On behalf of the Guard, to thank you for settling this case. And rest assured that I will conduct a thorough investigation on my side. I'll also make sure that in future the City Guard is made up only of men of trust.
I'm just
Thank
laughing
you.
at the guy in the
I
background
will
the whole
return
time.
to see how your investigation is going. I don't take this matter lightly.
He's just walking into
Is
the
there
table.
anything else?
That's
No,
it.
thank you.
Look at this guy. All right, guys, one of you is going to have to let the other one pass. All right, so choose which one of you is going to let the other pass. Or are you just going to walk into each other for the rest of the game? Yeah, I wonder if there's something else going on. I'll talk to the medical examiner.
Well now, a visit. Can I help you with something?
Yes, what about Reiner?
We are here concerning the matter of recruit Reiner.
Are you family or friends?
You could say that. I'm the one who recruited the lad.
I see. Well, what I can do is tell you what I can.
Ask what date?
When was the body brought to you?
Day before yesterday, in the early morning.
Can you tell me anything about the circumstances?
All I know is what I was told by the fellows who brought the body to me. They said they'd spent the evening together at the tavern, that they'd had a great deal to drink. A horrid habit the soldiers all seemed to share.
Reiner was not a drinker.
Maybe not. All the same, he was drinking that night. He stepped outside for a moment and never came back in. His companions found him drowned in the bay early morn, and they brought him to me.
How then did he die, in your opinion?
He drowned. I'm sorry. It's regrettable. He was quite a young man.
Yeah, and his death makes no sense. He didn't drink, and he knew how to swim.
All the same, that's what happened. I greatly regret it.
Let's see the body.
Might we take a look at the body?
No, I wouldn't recommend that. To see your friend in such a state.
You are
I'm
in
a
on
soldier,
it.
Doc. I've seen a number of men in pieces. Let me see the young lad.
Why is he
I-
covering it up?
I regret, Captain. I cannot allow that.
Ooh, okay, I can threaten him or I can insist. I think I'd be the type to insist.
I have as of yet to present myself.
I'm really
I'm
important.
Lady de Sardet, legate of the Congregation of
Thank you very
Merchants
much.
on Tir-Fredi. And as the title infers, I have the power to inspect this barracks and all that it contains. Therefore, I must insist.
I see. 1,000
Yay,
pardons,
successful.
Excellency. I should have recognized you and shown more respect.
That's right.
It's the body in the middle. Examine him if you must, but please be so kind as to not leave a mess after you.
That's right, you should show me more respect. Does Shura have little antlers? Hey Shura, do you have like antlers? Hey, Shura, come back. Come back. Come back, I'm trying to look at you. Oh, she does. I never noticed that before. Okay, so it's the body in the middle. Ugh. We can examine all of them, apparently. Science level 2. Do I have science level 2? Nope. Okay, examine.
This one is just a boy. His face is still locked in an expression of pain. Kurt, is this your recruit?
Yes, that's my Reiner.
Oh.
Poor kid. I should have left him with his family where he was.
We'll need to examine the body to learn more. Is that all right?
He's not the first young man I've seen with the lights gone from his eyes. Go on.
I'm no doctor, but this boy doesn't seem to have drowned at all. It looks like he's been beaten. It's suspicious.
The boy I knew would never have drunk himself senseless to the point he'd fall into the bay, I'm telling you.
I believe you, Kurt. But if we want to prove it, we'll need to find more evidence.
Okay, find evidence of the lie. Well, let's see what's written in this old book here, shall we? Preliminary autopsy results. The subject is a young man under the age of 20. He has several hematomas on the entirety of the body surface, some more recent than others. Forearm bones are broken. Lesions on the hands, several broken ribs. Skull is sunken, likely to be the cause of death. Holy moly, he was definitely beaten up. Aww. That's so sad. I wonder what happened. I wonder who wanted to kill him and why. Why? Hey, Doc. That wasn't a very good lie. You just left your writing lying around.
Excuse me, Doctor, but you owe us a few explanations. This boy did not die by drowning.
It is absolutely the cause of death, I assure you. The science of death is a complex art, and you are certainly not a doctor.
Show him his notes.
That is true, but you are. Do you recognize your own notes?
But you are.
Your writing is hard to read, but the word drowning never appears.
What an idiot. I should have burned those notes. I am truly sorry. I swear I have never, ever falsified a report before. But I was given no choice in the matter.
How's that? What are you talking about?
2 men, lieutenants, I believe, brought a body to me telling me the boy had drowned in an accident. I saw immediately this was a lie, but I did not push the matter. I began my examination, planning to submit my report to the quartermaster as per usual. But the men returned. I was told to forget what I'd discovered and say that he had indeed drowned, or else.
Who were they?
I have no idea. I had never seen them before at the barracks. I guessed their rank by their uniforms.
What colours were they sporting?
None. They must have removed the emblems of their regiment. Listen, it's obvious that this boy was beaten repetitively, and that was the cause of death. I have no intention of suffering the same fate.
Have no fear, Doctor. We will make no mention of your name.
Andevars Tire. That means, may the earth welcome him. I am sorry for you, Kurt.
Thank you, Siora.
Aw. That's nice of you. Oh dear. Okay, so something fishy is going on. Something's fishy is going on. Somebody wanted that kid dead. But why? Why? Quartermaster Manfred asks the intendant for his advice. Okay, so we'll go up and talk to Manfred and see what he wants us to do. I wonder if it's related to the silver coin stuff, or is it a totally separate thing?
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
We have a situation, Manfred. Reiner didn't drown. The doctor falsified his report. He was threatened and feared for his own life.
You have to be pulling me leg. Who bullied the crowface?
Lieutenants that he didn't recognize, alas, and who wore no regiment emblems.
Which regiment was Reiner assigned to? I would like to have a word with his commanding officer.
Let me have a look at the register. My memory isn't what it once was. Stab my heart with a rusty blade. His name's been crossed out. Oh, if I catch the bastard that did that.
What mess was the boy into, Manfred? What could this be about?
Your lad was in the 6th or maybe the 11th before being reassigned to who knows where.
Just like that. You out of everyone have to know where the recruits are assigned.
Not of late. This isn't the first lad who's been reassigned all of a sudden at the drop of a hat. Each time I start complaining about it, I'm told they've changed regiments, and it's not my concern.
Something truly bizarre is going on here. I don't like this at all.
Let's try and discover which company he was stationed at before this mysterious reassignment.
Is there anything else?
Weird.
No, thank you.
I need to get to the bottom of this mystery, Greenblood. I don't like being taken for a fool. Even if the lieutenants weren't stationed at these barracks, someone here must know where Reiner was assigned.
We should also go and check the tavern. Men on leave will perhaps have looser lips than those within the walls.
Good idea. Always talk to drunk people. So, go to the tavern and talk to people in here. Yeah, I feel like we're not probably going to get any information from anyone in here. Because either they're in on it or else they've been threatened to keep their mouth shut.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Could you tell me which company you serve?
The 11th, Excellency. Anything else?
What's your assignment?
The 11th is assigned to road and outpost security for the congregation on the island. As for me, I'm responsible for the training of recruits and the patrol duty roster. Anything else?
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit named Reiner. Have you heard anyone talking?
Sorry, Your Excellency. I'm not in a position to answer that.
Why's that?
It's just that, I don't remember that name. That's all. Sorry, Captain. Anything else?
They're all lying.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
They're all lying. Oh, you don't remember his name? Well, maybe I can help you. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Is this him? Well, maybe I can help you remember by slapping you up the side of the head. Will that ring any bells? I don't think we're going to get anything. I think we should just go to the tavern. I think we should just head to the tavern and talk to all the drunk people, because nobody in here is going to say nothing. They ain't saying nothing. Now, to the tavern. Alright. Maybe I'll find some drunk people in here. How about this guy eating a big block of cheese? How about you? Who are you?
Good day, Lieutenant.
Milady, you're one of the governor's confidants, are you not?
Indeed. De Sardet, the governor's legate.
My sincere pardon, Excellency. I didn't want to show any disrespect. Captain?
Lieutenant.
How can I help you?
To which company do you belong?
The 8th. We're responsible for city security.
Some of the men of this company are under my orders, charged to protect the palace.
I'm personally in charge of the port and the surrounding streets. When I'm not on leave, that is.
Of course.
Are you also in charge of criminal matters? Investigations?
No, Excellency. But an officer of my company is in charge. Anything else?
We seek information concerning a young recruit. A certain Reiner.
Reiner? Sorry, name isn't familiar to me. He must be with another company.
Allow Kurt to speak.
Are you sure about that? This is an important matter.
I'm certain, Captain. Was he family to you?
I recruited him. You know what that's like. The boy was killed and then tossed in the bay. I want the head of whoever's responsible.
I did hear talk of a young lad found in the port waters. That's my sector. But I was told that it was an accident, and I had no reason to doubt it. Are you sure the lad was murdered?
Absolutely certain. Beaten to death, to be precise.
That's horrible. But I don't know anything about it.
Too bad. Thank you all the same. Goodbye, Lieutenant.
Okay, he seems genuine. He comes across as being quite genuine.
Good day, soldier.
Whoops.
Good day, my lady.
De Sardet, legate of the congregation on Tir Fredi.
Captain Kurt.
Oh, excuse me, Excellency. I didn't know. Captain, I truly am sorry.
Oh, he's so
At
nervous.
your service, my lady. Excellency.
Are you nervous because you're a new recruit, or are you nervous because you're a murderer? Let's find out. Ask for a formal presentation. Let's just keep him on his toes here.
Since you know who we are, present yourself, soldier.
Ah, yes, my lady. Recruit 2nd Class Ulrich, Blue Silver Regiment, 11th Company. At your service. Anything else?
He's kind of endearing that he's so nervous. I don't think he's murdered anybody. He's too sweet. Okay, ask him to tell you his story.
You don't quite look like you've got the hang of all this. How long have you been in?
Is it that obvious?
It's quite normal for a new recruit.
I joined up 4 months ago. But at the beginning, we were on board ship, you see. I don't know if that really counts. I started exercises when we got to New Serene. But I'm making progress, they say.
And do you like it here?
I sure do. That's why I joined the Guard. To come here, to leave the continent. Know what I mean?
I do.
Anything else?
Do you know Reiner?
Do you know a recruit going by the name of Reiner?
Reiner? It's just... Excellency, please.
The boy is terrified now that he knows who we are.
He knows
So long as he's
something.
in that state, he'll say nothing of worth. You should bring him a bottle to calm his nerves.
That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
He knows something. He's just nervous. Okay, let's buy a bottle of brandy off this dude.
What can I pour for you?
Bottle of brandy, mate.
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful. She's got a strong bite.
Okay, that's good. He's gonna need a strong drink. Here you go. Here you go. Have some of this.
At your service, my lady. Excellency.
Can I not give this to you?
Here. You seem tired and a little on edge. A drink would do you some good.
It's just that... I don't know if I'm allowed.
You're on leave, or you wouldn't be at the tavern. Then why not?
Yes, but this is His Excellency's own bottle. I don't know if I can.
Drink, I tell you.
Now then, why don't you tell us what you know about Reiner?
Well, I didn't serve with him. Well, not really. We just crossed paths. He was leaving the 11th when I joined. Everyone said he was good, strong, and, followed orders. And then, poof. Lieutenant got this order, and he wasn't happy. And I mean really quite unhappy. And then Reiner, he was gone. We never saw him again. We asked where he'd been sent, but the lieutenant didn't want to tell us. Said that it was none of our business. But you, he won't be able to say no to you. You should go and offer him a drink too.
Where can we find your lieutenant?
At the barracks.
Thank you. And watch yourself when leaving. Wouldn't want you to fall into the bay. That will be all, soldier.
Sounded like
Thank
a very...
Thank you.
That sounded
Your
like a
Excellency.
threat. That sounded like I was gonna push him in. Okay, so we need to go find the lieutenant of the 11th Regiment. Is that not the guy we just... It was the guy we just talked to, who I wanted to slap upside the head. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was. Okay, let's go. What's this guy doing? Who are you shouting at? What are you doing? What are you doing? Here, you.
Your Excellency, it is an honor.
Okay. Now, this guy was in the training room. Somewhere in here. Oh yeah, in this room. Oh, hello, I'm back again. Remember me?
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Insist.
Are you sure that you can't help us? Something terrible has befallen the poor boy.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Reiner belonged to your company. And as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. so just stop with the lies. We've lost enough time here.
You know what they say? Guard business is well guarded.
And concerns only the guard. Now, unless you've lost your eyesight, you've a captain in front of you.
I know. But this story is dangerous, Captain.
If you have so much as an ounce of respect for the boy, speak to us. Don't you believe he deserves justice?
Yes, of course. But you have no idea what's been going on here. If word got round that I've been talking, come back after sundown, when there's fewer folk.
Very well. We'll be back.
Okay.
Anything else?
Wait till nightfall. Okay,
Thank you,
we'll
Lieutenant.
come back.
Farewell.
That man was shaking and looking over his shoulder, as if he thought a predator had caught his scent. Whatever could terrify your warriors to jitter so?
I don't know yet, but I will find out, Siora.
These two are getting along like a house on fire. Siora and Kurt. Okay, so we're going to come back at nighttime when there's less people around, and then maybe he'll tell us more about what's happening. So, okay, so what can we do for the rest of the day? Let's check what other stuff we have to do. Talk to Constantine about the ancient ruins. Okay. I love this street in particular. This alleyway. I just really love the detail that's on here. The buildings. I like the net up here with the sacks. This lady is stuck. Are you stuck, lady? Okay, you're fine. Yeah, I don't know why. I just love this street. Okay. To the palace.
Cousin! You have returned to me. Your absence was sorely felt.
You don't appear to be in top form. Are house intrigues keeping you from finding proper sleep?
No, nothing to bring me nightmares as of yet. I'm blaming it on the change of diet. Now, tell me what adventures you've been up to. If you only knew how bored I grow behind these walls.
I wonder if he's getting sick. Okay, report the outcome of the battle.
We were not able, alas, to stop the clash between the forces of the Alliance and Siora's clan. We arrived at the village and battlefield too late. The Queen fell.
I'm extremely sorry for your loss, Princess.
Thank you. My sister survived, fortunately, and we are recovering from this tragedy together. But our clan was extremely weakened by this battle and by recent events.
We shall keep a close eye on the Bridge Alliance and their undertakings. Rest assured.
You should know that the battle took place in the middle of ancient ruins. The ruins were quite strange. We discovered a fresco that I am certain was crafted by continental hands.
Really? And how ancient are these ruins? Could they date back to the first landings of the Bridge Alliance?
They date much farther back than their arrival would explain. My mother and my grandmother have always known them.
Siora told me of a legend that spoke of them. About a people from the sea that were vanquished there.
Do you think it was the Nauts?
It is not our custom to found a landlocked settlement. We have our islands, and
Vasco's
it is
here?
enough for us.
What?
If they are ancient,
Where the hell did
perhaps
Vasco
your
come
people
from?
once practiced older customs. This story is troubling, but it reminds me of something that I once read in the reports of Lady Morange. You should go and find her. Perhaps she could tell us more about them.
Very well.
Anything else?
Has Vasco been standing there the whole time? Like, I'm not even joking. Has Vasco been standing there the whole time? Where the hell is Kurt? What? What is with this man? Okay.
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
I wish this was a running bit that I'm doing, but it's not. Honestly, honest to God. Where the hell did Vasco come from? Vasco, you're supposed to be at the house. Like, sitting by the fire with a good book and drinking some tea, like, you know? Alright. So, Mystery of the Ancient Ruins. So we need to go and talk to Lady Morange and see if she knows anything else about it. So Lady Morange, I'm not sure where she hangs out. She might be in the palace somewhere. Lady Morange, where do you live? Does she have... Maybe she has her own fancy house somewhere. That would make sense. Does she? Yeah, she does. She absolutely does. So, hang on. Can I just look behind me? I just wanted to check if Vasco was following me or not. That was weird. He just teleported in for that conversation. Oh, here. She lives here. It's a very nice little square. Oh my gosh! It's the same interior as everywhere else. Who'd have thought? Here she is. Hello, lady.
Good day, Lady Morange. Do you remember me?
Of course. Lady de Sardet, isn't it? I hope that you and your cousin have grown to like it here. But I have little reason to believe you have paid me a visit to exchange civilities. Can I be of service?
Ask about the ruins on the battlefield.
What do you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call Didakidnadagase.
I don't like the way she laughed there.
That is not how we pronounce it, but yes, we are speaking of the same place.
Your language is difficult to master, but I find it fascinating. To answer your question, I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more ancient. Too old to have been recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Nauts, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are other ruins on a cliff to the east of here. Perhaps they hide the key to this mystery. I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard of access. We explored mines at the bottom of the cliff, but we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
Okay. Go to the old mine. Do you want to ask her about... Yeah, let's ask her about the island, the islanders, 'cause I don't really like the way she was laughing there.
What do you know about this island?
Much less than I would like. The land is still wild and extremely rich. Its soils are full of minerals, some of which are unknown to us. With regard to the flora and fauna, you've probably seen how different the creatures and plants are here. The islanders protect their land fiercely, and we cannot begrudge them that. When you see what we have done with our own, well, such a source of richness attracts greed.
Okay. I mean, we did move here and just take over their land, though, like, you know that.
You seem interested in the islanders.
As a matter of fact, I find their culture fascinating, but I can't say I know much about them. They are quite secretive and protect their cult and traditions from the curiosity of strangers. I know that their sages, they call them Donegada, are the guardians of their rituals as well as of the island. They have very strong links with nature and the creatures that inhabit it. They're also good healers. I could talk about them for hours, but you will learn more from the islanders themselves.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the relations we have with other nations?
We play a difficult role, caught between these two enemy nations who are nonetheless our allies. The smallest action could tip the balance and draw us into their conflict. If I may offer some advice, be very careful. We do not want a war to break out here.
Well, I've already slaughtered a bunch of Bridge Alliance people, so, you know, it's a bit late for that. Let's ask about New Serene.
What can you tell me about New Serene?
It's a new city whose construction began not long ago. When I arrived 5 years ago, there was just a port, a fence, and some huts here. The businesses, the barracks of the guard, the palace, and all of the houses sort of sprung up from the ground. To see how impressive it is today, even if it is still far from its majestic mother, is incredible. Of course, with such expanse, all kinds of bandits, drunkards, and other lowlife have arrived. But I'm very proud of it, in spite of everything. I hope that your cousin continues this work.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you for...
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Thank you for the information. It's kind of interesting to see different people's outlooks on what they think about the island and the natives and the different factions. Because essentially... essentially we've kind of like moved in on the island where it was already populated by people, and now we're all stirring up shit and we're too afraid to piss the other factions off. But you know, it's all gonna come to a head. It definitely is. I think we should sleep until... Hello, Captain Vasco. Look, I see you this time. Hello. I think we should sleep until nightfall and then go back to the lieutenant and talk to him in the barracks. So we'll do that. We'll sleep until nighttime. Okay. Alright, so let's head back to the barracks. Who am I fighting? Who's left? Who's left? Is that everyone? Wow, I couldn't see them at first because they came down from this side street. Oh wait, there's one more body. Let me get this. Woo! Yeah, that was really dark as well at that part of the street. It was really hard to see. Okay, so it's nighttime. Everyone is still here though. I thought there was supposed to be less people here at nighttime. These guys are still doing push-ups. They're gonna be ripped after this. Okay. Ah yeah, there's nobody in here, to be fair.
We are quite alone now. You may speak to us.
Reiner was indeed a member of my company, and an excellent recruit. But you already know that.
Continue.
One morning, I got a note telling me he'd been transferred from my company. He'd received a new assignment. I was so furious that I did my own little investigation to see where he'd been sent. It wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything. But one thing's for certain. Reiner wasn't the only man to have disappeared. I learned that a good many recruits, all the cream of the crop, had been reassigned. And finally, I learned about the existence of a phantom regiment.
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
What?
A sort of secret, elite company that were following a special training program.
Where can we find them?
A secret regiment?
I had to put my investigation to rest. Things were getting dangerous. I began to sense I was being watched. This regiment protects its secrets at all costs with few scruples. If you want to know more, the training officer of the 6th might know something. It's been said that he took part in one of their missions, alongside them.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Reiner, Excellency.
Okay.
Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
So Reiner must have talked. Reiner must have been reassigned to this secret regiment, and then he must have said something to someone and got killed because he was snitching. He must have got killed for saying something to the wrong person or whatever. Somebody didn't like the fact that he was talking anyway. That must have been it. Oh man. So we need to find more information about the Ghost Regiment. See if anyone knows anything or is willing to talk to us about it. I don't really know where I'm going. Just kind of in the barracks looking for people. Here's people.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
What company do you serve?
The 6th, Excellency. Anything else?
To where are you assigned?
The 6th Company is in charge of exploration and expansion of the colony of the Congregation of Merchants on the island. We operate mainly in the wilderness areas, in direct contact with the natives. But don't worry, we respect to the letter Congregation directives and standing orders. We avoid all confrontation with them as much as possible. Anything else?
Yeah, if they're the ones in charge of exploration and expansion of the colony, it makes sense that they could be up to some shady stuff.
Tell me about the Phantom Regiment.
About what?
About what?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Your Excellency.
They're all terrible liars. Bribe him. I don't want to give this guy money. Like 100, is that 100 gold to bribe him? I don't want to spend I don't want to waste my money on you. Oh, allow Kurt to speak. Yeah, go on, Kurt.
Are you certain you don't know where this Phantom Regiment camp can be found?
Absolutely certain. And to be honest, I hope I never hear about this matter again.
Reiner was one of my recruits, Lieutenant. A young man that I admired. He was killed. His death was disguised. We've been lied to time and time again. Thanks to my friend, we finally learned that the boy had rejoined the Phantom Regiment. And so now, you're gonna tell me all you know without being a weasel about it.
Yeah.
Trust me, you don't want me to lose my nerve.
But, Captain...
I kinda do.
Now!
I've seen the regiment. Even fought beside them on an operation. On that occasion, our marching orders were kept secret until the last minute. We were asked to remove our regiment emblems. And our pay wasn't even recorded. And of course, we were ordered to speak to no one about it under any circumstances. I hope you realize the risk I'm taking, talking to you about all this.
Have no fear. We understand. What was this operation?
An attack. A lightning strike. On a caravan from the Bridge Alliance.
Marvelous. A company that behaves like back-alley bandits.
Oh,
I know.
They targeted the Bridge Alliance.
It really shakes up the honor code. The regiment is made up of young recruits, carefully chosen. Only the best make it through. The training is extremely arduous. And my guess is that Reiner isn't the only one who's died from it. I know that they set up camp just outside the city, where the men live and train. But I'd be at a loss to tell you precisely where it's found. Sorry, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
This story is making me sick. Poor Reiner. If I'd have known, I'd never have recruited him.
I'm sorry, Kurt.
This isn't your doing. But these filthy phantoms, or whatever they are gonna have to settle the debt. Believe me.
You do realize that your own commander is certainly involved in this on some level. Outright clandestine operations could not have taken place without his approval.
That he's aware of the existence of the regiment, there is no doubt. That he approves of what they're doing. It wouldn't be the first head that didn't know what his hands were up to.
What do you wish to do now?
I'm gonna find the location of this camp. I have a few friends that can certainly help us. And when I know where to smoke out these bastards, I'll go and have a few fiery words. If you were of a mind to accompany me, 2 of us would not be too many to make sure they settle their debts.
Let me know when you discover where they are to be found.
You can count on me.
It makes sense now that they were smuggling weapons under the radar because it was for a secret regiment, because I was thinking like it doesn't make sense that they're smuggling weapons when they already have a military presence. But I guess it makes sense if they're smuggling weapons for a secret ghost regiment. Can I lockpick this? Yes! Yes! First time lockpicking, and I hope nobody minds. Just do this in plain sight of everyone. Yeah, nobody cares. Alright, let's go. I don't think I'll insult Shura by putting a hat on her. She's got cute little antlers anyway. So, yeah, I'm really liking this quest. This is... It goes deep, you know? Where the hell am I? I'm trying to find my way out. What's this? How do I get out of here? Where am I? Okay, I think that's probably a good place to leave the episode. So, yeah, that was really interesting. I'm liking where this is going. It started off with smuggling stuff onto the boat, smuggling weapons onto the ship. Then it became about a missing recruit, and then it became about a secret ghost regiment that is operating under the radar, which has targeted a caravan from the Bridge Alliance, which is very interesting. It's not what I expected. I thought that maybe they were doing some underhanded, dodgy stuff against the natives or something. I wasn't sure. But yeah, so they've targeted the Bridge Alliance, because the Bridge Alliance seem to be setting up as being more the antagonists at the moment, because they were fighting with Shura's people. We've already killed a bunch of them in battle. So if they find out that was us, they're not going to be happy with us. And now we know that there's a secret regiment of our faction that's targeting their caravans as well. So not what I expected at all. So yeah, I'm really liking the kind of intrigue of these quests. Yeah, we were investigating the man with the silver coin, and then we got totally sidetracked by looking for the missing recruit, looking for Kurt's missing recruit Reiner. And then we just kind of followed that quest. So next episode, we will probably leave the city and go, maybe go exploring this to the old mine to find out maybe a bit more about the ancient ruins. And we should also go look for Shura's mama. We're supposed to go to meet the embassies of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance as well at some point. So I'm wondering if we should do that before a war, all-out war breaks out. Maybe it might be a good idea. So yeah, we'll see. So we'll pick it up next time. Thank you for watching and liking and commenting and subscribing. And thanks for coming along on this journey. And yeah, we'll pick this up next episode.